Hi guys, Roger Snipes here. Today we're going to talk about lateral raises. What is good about lateral raises? Now, lateral raises works on the side part of your deltoid. You've got three main heads of the deltoid. You've got the front, which is known as the anterior. You've got the side, which is known as the medial head. And you've got the rear, which is known as the posterior. When you train these exercises, you can do them in isolation, or you can find different compound exercises that can train most of your body part. I like to do some isolation along with compound just to mix it up and to make sure that I'm working, grouping the muscles together whilst I'm at the same time working on a aesthetic perspective so that everything looks quite sexy. Lateral raises is simply raising the weights to your side, so laterally, like so. Now, one of the things to bear in mind when doing a lateral raise is to make sure that you're hitting the right muscle. What I found a lot of the time when people are doing lateral raises is that they end up raising the weight up like this and then they bring it back. I think the reason why that is because the weight is too heavy for them. So they tend to use the front, the anterior delt, rather than the medial head. So if you look, the moment you rotate this way, you engage anterior delt and maybe even upper part of the pec. So doing it like this, you're not hitting the medial head. So what you need to do is tilt the arm down and raise up like this. You can actually tilt your hands ever so slightly down, maybe 20 or 30 degrees, and that will really target the medial head. So it would look like this. What you can also do, there's different variations of it. As long as you're hitting this part here, the medial head, it's absolutely fine. So you can keep the range shorter, where the elbows, the wrist is in line with the elbows, and you're just going up like that. So getting like an L shape and up like that. You're still working the medial head. It's probably going to be more efficient if you use a machine to do that, where you've got the pads on your forearm and you're raising up. When you use a dumbbell, you will feel a lot more tension the further out you go. Some people go even further out, which is fine. The more further out you go, I would say the lighter the weight you should have, but I'll give it a go. So, yeah, almost make it look as if you are twisting your thumb closer to the ground. Twist, twist, and try and not end up doing this, because that is not training the medial head. All right, so thumb down, thumb down. Or I've seen in some videos where it is said, imagine yourself pouring out a bottle of liquid, pouring. And you can even check for yourself, whilst you're doing the movement, just see what part of the muscle feels tensed, feels contracted, and you'll notice it will be on the medial head. You turn it this way, this will be more engaged. So if you are doing that, you're probably working more your back than your shoulders. All right? Hope you found that useful. If you've got any questions, leave it in the comments below. Speak to you soon. Boom. Peace.